And like that, we are live. Hey, it's your pal Filthy. Welcome to something a little bit different. This is, as the screen suggests, a game called The Operator, where you play as an analyst for a fictional spy agency situation. There's some mysteries that unfold. So I want to give it a go. I'm to understand it's a pretty short narrative experience, so I'm wondering if we can, in theory, even finish it in one sitting. But with that said, before we go any further, hello everybody, welcome on in. In chat, we've got Cosmo Girl and Bulldog Worldwide, as well as some others watching behind the scenes. Thank you all for being here. Zed Wolf is lurking. Hello, Zed Wolf. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here, and enjoy the lurking. So I played a little bit of this just to get like a feel for it, and I thought it was going to be like a simulation type game where you're just literally doing the same thing over and over and over again, but it's not.
One for yes, two for no. Do you understand? Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you... Good. He's ready.
What? Intense action so far. That's what I'm saying. There's beeps, there's lights, there's creepy voices. What more do you need from a game, Bulldog? What more do you need? The Operator! Wow, 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 wow! As you load up the game, it literally said the music is safe for streaming, so I hope that they're telling the truth. Hello, Mifric. Welcome on in. We are playing The Operator. Not to be mistaken for a phone operator. In the 90s. I believe the year is 1992. It was a good year. Hello, Stream Elements bot. Never heard of this game. I had randomly seen like a video on Facebook or something like that about it, and then I saw it was free on Epic Game Store, so I was like, yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. Welcome to the F.D.I. Not to be mistaken for the FBI. For the love of God, don't call it FBI. You are assigned to the Operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. Your program supervisor will contact you with further instructions. I'm not gonna read all of this. This is too real. They expect me to read things? F that. I don't read. What is the operator? Okay, yeah, there you go. Job done.
Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you? What? You seriously don't remember? You wanted to celebrate your new job, and I quote, ahem, properly. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the F.D.I. together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When
What?
we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else.
Well, that's
You
terrifying.
understand, right? More than your last job, I can tell you that. Well,
Good. Good.
I'd better run. The F.D.I. can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
What, he doesn't say bye? It's fucking rude. Who's this weenie?
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to
Good
the
morning.
F.D.I.
Before
I
picture
assume
for
you're up to
erectile
speed on your
dysfunction
mission
drugs.
here at the Operator program?
Oh yeah, I read the document thoroughly.
You know the
Wink.
basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work.
Okay.
My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator.
Okay.
Any questions?
I think I'm ready,
Fine,
sir.
but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we?
No.
I want you to find my age.
Okay.
This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu.
Yeah.
See it? Whenever
Yes.
you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective.
This question
Go on
mark
and
right
click
here,
on
that
the
makes
question
sense.
mark, Tanner. Yes, just like that. You can
Perfect.
always click on the question mark if you
I am
get
so
stuck,
friggin' smart,
though
chat.
I'm hoping this won't
I can
happen
click a
often.
question
I'm
mark.
giving you access to the human database. The human DB, as we call it here. You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests.
I don't have access to it, sir.
Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you
So we
find the
got
answer, click on the
Xavier
objective and then
Skinner.
select the answer on the screen.
Then, select this, and he is age 48. Bing!
Right.
Genius!
I'll let you get settled in, and I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Okay. God, I'm so good at this. So good! Washington, D.C. 9:18 a.m.? Really? I don't start earlier? I mean, I feel like crime doesn't sleep, and I'm wheeling in at 9 in the morning? Give me a break. Come on, now!
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire.
Okay.
I have an agent working a homicide. It's her
Okay.
first case, too.
Oh.
Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background. I'm patching the agent through now.
Okay. Oh, there she is. Alexandra Pendle. All right. Nice to meet you,
It's
Pendle.
Operator Tanner, right? I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy.
Ask him
Did they?
when you get a
Anyway,
gun. I would
got a
love to
homicide
ask
at a
him
bar
that.
downtown called
When do we get the
Sanctuary.
guns?
Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival. Is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m.
Okay.
Just before closing time. As far as evidence,
Closing
I got some surveillance
time.
footage from the bar.
One last
And,
call for
some kind of list
alcohol
that I
before
found on
you
the
get
deceased.
your face shot
Any chance
with
you can
a
work your operator
gun.
magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
Yeah. What's up?
Thanks,
It's-
operator. Okay. I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Thank you. Bar. Camera. I know who I want to take me home. Pew! Oh, that's, yeah, shot dead. That's definitely someone getting shot.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis.
Okay.
Go on, give it a whirl.
Okay. Well, why don't we analyze the car?
Just like with the video, you can click on a
Boom,
photo for
license
further
plate.
analysis.
Boom, we're so good at this! Owner of the vehicle is Ray Wells. Could be our killer. Or they stole the car. Good stuff. Okay, so let's, oh. Hold on. I gotta bring that back up. And then find killer's name. It is Ray Wells.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got
Yes.
something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
Find killer's address. So, let's go to the human database. It was Ray Wells. I know who I want to take me home. Date of birth. His last known address is 130 Laurel Street in Culpeper, Virginia. So let's pass that along to Agent Pendle here. Agent Pendle, I've got an address for you. It's 130 Laurel Street, Culpeper, Virginia.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work.
Thanks.
Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Good luck with the arrest. You're gonna need it. That's it, I'm talking like this the rest
Not
of the
bad,
time we're
Tanner.
playing this game.
Not great, but not
I
bad
can't
either.
believe this game was
I'll
free.
contact you later with your next
I feel like that's sarcasm there, Bulldog. Either way, I'll take free games all day, every day, man. They're worth a shot. You know, I just assumed gender. That's awkward. I'll take free games all day, every day. 5:30 and the F.D.I.'s most wanted list. Fred Smorkinski, wanted for mailing and hand delivering several explosive devices. Well, I am reading, Xavier. Sorry.
Tanner,
Sorry.
I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
No, I definitely like checking Epic weekly, because every single week they have free games available to you. Good afternoon, Ronan.
Please.
I wasn't sure if you would join us for this one. This game might hit a little close to home, since it's like data analytics and reviewing video surveillance and whatnot.
Who are you? Great. Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the F.D.I, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this. I got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada.
Okay.
Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Aliens?
Middle of nowhere, hot as hell, sandy. Calling it a small town would be an insult to small towns.
People
Look, I
actually think
it's
aliens were
bonkers,
involved?
too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later.
Okay.
Connie's story's the same.
I thought she was missing.
She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right?
Oh my god, I almost hiccuped right in the microphone. That would have been awkward. What am I looking for?
There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
Alright. I'm on it.
Here are the files.
Find the inconsistency. Okay, so let's check out the camera. Here's the pictures. Yeah. Oh, that looks like an alien. Is that it? No. Okay.
Yeah, that's the photo I think is problematic. I don't believe in intelligent life outside our planet. I don't believe in intelligent life on our planet. But we gotta be more specific. We need proof that something's off about the photo.
Okay. I mean, other than being blurry, it looks relatively normal. Let's see if I can change any of the settings on here. Autofocus, no. Oh, maybe the timestamp. Yeah, 9:19 a.m. 9:43. 10:13. It's a big gap between photos. Oh, and it was multiple days later. That's awkward.
Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor.
Like funny haha, or
Position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
So what time did that? 10:13. So I would assume that it was around there. Right here, Agent Walker.
I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn balls.
Oh. Apparently my computer did not like him saying balls. Balls, balls, balls. I like the fun detail of the fact that you can, like, hear the computer booting up, a la 90s computers. Oh, what in the fuck? Am I part of the Matrix now? Hacked. F.D.I. How? Okay. Who the fuck is Hal? What? Can you type faster, please? Thank you. My name is Hal. That was supposed to be pretty obvious by now. Didn't you see my cool graphics? I don't give a shit about your graphics. Like, what? You're hacking into the F.D.I. Oh my god, why is Hal such a dick? Whoa, I just started! It's my first day on the job, dude! What are you talking about? Like, this guy's just coming at follow the white rabbit? Neo, I will. Thank you. You know, I'm gonna watch that soon. Who is Henry what is going on? Who is Henry Jenkins? The victim you didn't even analyze in the footage from the bar. Oh, yeah, no, I definitely skipped some steps. That's awkward. So, that's interesting, because when I played this in my, like, test run, I did analyze that, and it changed the dialogue. So, that's interesting that the dialogue does change depending on if you actually check things off or not. What list, hippie? Agent Pendle found it at the scene. There were a bunch of names on it. Okay, well, Agent Pendle didn't tell me that. The fudge, Agent Pendle? Seriously. Well, guess what? Connie Moore. That's the abducted woman. I like that he drew her face out of, like, symbols. That's fun. Oh gosh, that's a lot of red. I'm also going to assume that you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reported missing. How the fuck would I have known that, dude? I wasn't looking. Like, I didn't know this list existed, bro. God. Like, oh, you were looking at this list you didn't have? One last thing, and this is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom of the list that's been redacted. The name is key to understanding everything. I have to go now, Evan, because my mom's getting home and I can't be using the internet when she gets here. But I'll be in touch soon. Promise. Oh. Okay. Oh god, I did.
Tried to contact you. You were offline. What happened?
My computer crashed.
I see. I'll have IT look into that at once. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow. And
okay.
Don't be late.
If you can't be on time for a 9 a.m. start, there's something seriously wrong with your working ability. Power off. Okay. I appreciate that they're telling a story without, like, giving you any visuals, but this shit's kind of annoying. I don't know why you can't see anything. on the train going home, from the sounds of it. Now going into my crummy apartment, from the sounds of it. Now battling crippling depression, from the sounds of it. And there is sadness setting in, one drink at a time. Oh, and microwave dinners for dinner. God, this guy's just living the most cliche life possible.
Oh my god, maybe I am Neo. Whoa, oh, I'm having a cigarette too, from the sounds of it. Don't they know that cigarettes are bad for you? You can get lung cancer and emphysema. Those idiots. Stop smoking and go to bed, Evan Tanner. The music is pretty sweet, though. I like this. And back to work.
What is an ASC2 portrait? Like that's making faces with or making pictures with the symbols and stuff?
Oh, I'm popping pillies. I down a couple downers. But nothing compares to these blue and yellow purple pills. I think I messed up the lyrics to that, but you guys get the idea.
Okay, I'll stop talking like that, I swear. Oh, ASCII. Good to know. Good to know. Not to. I apologize. I misinterpreted. I thought you were giving me Roman numerals, too. Oh, boot sequence complete. The computer is able to turn on. So, boobs and butts. The fact that you have to type that is both funny and stupid. Why am I starting an hour earlier today? Ooh, Director Tridge.
Hey, pal. So, tell me, how day number 1
American
of the
Standard
FBI
Code
go?
for Information
Everything you
Exchange
had
is
hoped
the
for?
most common character encoding format in text and data. Ooh, I did not know that. Thank you for the information, Bulldog. I genuinely
Yeah,
appreciate
well,
that, friend.
I wouldn't worry about him. Xavier doesn't even like his own mother. To be honest, no, I probably shouldn't say anything. Well, between you and me, we're thinking of making a change at the supervisor position.
I
No,
can be your
Play
supervisor.
your cards right. Maybe. Just maybe. Ah, sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And
You're a great job.
Just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
Thanks. What's up?
Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity.
That's creepy. I don't like that. What's up, Pendle?
Good morning,
How you
Operator
doing, girl?
Tanner. So you remember Ray Wells, right?
Oh, yeah, that's the murderer.
So I checked out the address you gave me, but
Mm-hmm.
no sign of Wells.
Okay.
Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what?
What?
Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage
What?
this morning. Shot. Point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the F.D.I, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of
Okay.
weird, but part of it is missing.
That is suspicious, to say the least.
I don't know. Looks that way, doesn't it? I don't put much stock into conspiracies, but the timing is definitely suspicious.
You're
Anyway,
suspicious.
Think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
Okay, let's take a look at some footage, shall we? Okay, it looks like he's Oh, yeah, there he is, standing next to the pillar there. Everything's all fine and dandy, just mulling about. Oh, and that's where the camera footage cuts off for a bunch of frames. And then he's dead! Well, shit. How? Find something different. Okay, so it doesn't... Like, everything appears to be normal there, and then... okay, and then it cuts out, and... Huh. I think maybe it's... Okay, we'll analyze him. So yeah, that's Ray Wells. We knew that because she literally said he was the one that was found dead, so... Okay. Oh, shit! This light was off in the second half. Like, you see here? There it's on, and then you jump ahead, and now it's off. Interesting. Boom. Nailed it! So good at this! The light is off in the second part of the video!
Operator. I'm gonna check this out.
Okay. Now what?
Well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo.
Okay.
Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
Sure. The bullet is a 45 ACP, which I don't understand what that means, but I'm sure there's some gun people out there that could tell me what it is.
Looks like a 45 caliber round.
45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator. Appreciate it. If only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
Okay. Let's get rid of this stuff off my screen.
Oh! For fuck's sakes, Hal. What?
Look, I have a deal to offer you. One that I think you'll find interesting. What do you mean?
Well, you see, we share a common goal. You, me, and the F.D.I. You just don't know it yet. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'll help you with the Wells case. But you have to help me later when I ask for it. Do we have ourselves a deal?
Why would I help a criminal?
Because, as I already said, we share a goal. Huh? And because without my help, you and Agent Pendle will never solve this case. And Wells Killer will still be on the loose. And sadly, you'll never climb the ranks of the F.D.I.
I can't do anything illegal.
You won't be. I mean, apart from working with me. The world's most wanted hacker.
Well, Pendle could use my help. And that's all the convincing I need, because I'm such a good coworker that it just takes one thing and I'm hooked. Oh my god, he's got access to the footage. All of it. What am I getting myself into?
Okay. Stop typing! Why can't this be an audio message?
What if someone asks about this? Have you got the missing footage? Just say the analysis software restored it.
It's supposed to be cutting edge. Sorry. So we have ourselves a deal? Sure, whatever. Like, Now give me a few seconds to run my script. I think it would be very funny if you just started running lines for a script. I have arrived. Hello, Charlotte. Welcome on in. How you doing? We're currently an F.D.I. hacker in the 90s. Done. The missing footage has been magically restored. I'm happy to hear that. Did you get the resolution you were hoping for, or just in general have been feeling a little bit better with the whole situation? Okay, yeah, we saw that part. Good stuff. I'm happy to hear that. That is a positive outcome to a stressful... Oh my goodness, there's a car and a pew-pew. There's the pew-pew. There it is. Okay. Let's look at the driver. He's going to do better next time. Absolutely love to hear it. So,
I see that you ran the facial recognition software.
Yeah.
And 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible.
Yeah.
Our F.D.I. databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later.
Okay.
Go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
My God, we are like a hacker extraordinaire.
I have an image of Wells' killer.
Wait, I don't
Wells's.
understand. How did you get this?
Don't worry about it.
Well, this is huge. Thanks, Tanner.
You're
I'll
welcome.
Visit the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
You're welcome.
Don't mention it.
We're crushing this. Like, I'm so good at hacking. This isn't even hacking, is it? I'm embarrassing myself now. Shit.
I'm so embarrassed.
Okay. You're... As if Hal labeled the chat. Like, get the fuck out of here, Hal. I'm going to connect you to another F.D.I. agent. Her name is Catherine Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following command. Call 187-222-1998 non-secure. So, terminal. Call 187.222.19.98. Jokes aside, I felt like a friggin' hacker the first time that I was taught how to use, like, the terminal on a computer. Like, I was like, oh my God, this is a thing you can do? Like, you can ping Wi-Fi networks and stuff and see if they're working and shit. And the guy that taught me was like, yeah, you didn't know that was a thing? And I was like, no, I did not.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I get it. Hal can be a world-class pain. Okay, I'll try to keep this short.
Okay.
About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the F.D.I. felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior.
Okay.
The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
What? Could just be a coincidence.
Could be, but I don't think so. So I started looking into the fire, of course.
Naturally.
I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven.
Okay.
They told me I was wasting my time and precious F.D.I. resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere.
Okay.
That fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me.
I mean, I guess I can, but you should be going through appropriate channels here, Catherine.
I'm sorry, but I can't really go into that. Not now, anyway. You just have to trust me. Go ahead and search.
Trust you? I just met you,
My
bitch.
husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
Okay, Sasha Cole. Oh, that's not great. Everything's redacted out the wazoo and access forbidden. What about Mia Cole? Mia Culpa. Mia Cole. Okay, at least we've got a picture of her.
Just another coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole.
Okay, so I'm not gonna
We
get
have
myself
to,
killed for a
Operator
lady I've
Tanner.
never met.
It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident?
Yeah, sure.
You'll take a look then? Oh, thank you.
If I get, like, axe murdered or sent to Guantanamo Bay, it's your
That's
fault,
not really
bitch.
my area of expertise, but you can ask Hal.
Okay. How can I access the call files? So, it looks like I can't give you the direct access to the files, but I found a bug in the chat. You should be able to inject a query that'll get you in. Just type this. Select from this one. Oh, thanks, Hal.
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. The husband's face is completely blurred out, but that could be a coincidence. Ring. The inscription Sasha and Mia is engraved on the inside. How beautiful a statement to engrave on a wedding ring. Their fucking names. That's it. Not, you're the love of my life, not you guide the way, not our love is eternal, just their names. I feel like you guys would know each other's names, but sure. That seems like a... I'm not sure why that bothers me so much, but why is that the inscription on the ring? Not bring them into darkness and bind them, not you're a wizard, Harry. Just their names. Give me a fucking break. The following was written by Andrews, modified and blah, blah, blah. Conclusion, death caused by accidental... Hello, Catherine. Welcome on in. Thank you for being here. We are just pretending to be an F.D.I. super spy analyzing information. Caused by an accidental fire, but Catherine doesn't believe that. Summary. The fire started on February 25th, 1992, around 2 a.m., and was successfully contained by 3:12 a.m. Owing the duration of the fire, minimal evidence remained at the scene. A single victim identified as Mia Cole through dental records, tenant information, and a wedding ring was discovered. The autopsy revealed no anomalies attributing the cause of her death to the fire. No other signs of physical trauma were found. No indicators of forced entry or struggle were evident in the home, aligning with the findings of the victim's autopsy report. The fire's The fire response teams, jeez Louise, that was hard, refer to report blah blah blah, concluded the fire originated from faulty wiring in the oven, a conclusion supported by our investigation. Well, clearly not if Catherine's investigating it even further. Al, go away, please. Ash sample. Okay. You've opened a chemical sample. We have automatically given you access to the CSLCA data report application. You can find it with the other application in the top left menu. Please review the user manual for relevant chemical sample analysis process before proceeding. You can find those documents on your personal drive. Documents can blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we don't need it at the moment. So what we found was an ash sample that is a non-organic solid at 4.2 grams. So let's come over here. Solid. Ion size is typically 6.0 if the material is organic. The ion size must be set to 3.5 to avoid damaging the sample. Okay, so ion size is typically if the material is organic. It's non-organic, so wouldn't it be 3.5 then? 3.5. Delta V for solid samples. Oh, I did. For organic samples. Weight times 250. So it's 4.2 times 250. Let's bring out the calculator. 4.2 times 2... No, wait. I did this wrong last time. Non-organic times 100. Delete. 4.2 times 100. Don't judge me for needing the calculator. 420. And then divided by 2 for the threshold. Half the delta V, so that would be 210. And sample matrix size. If you're using an or lower, it must be set to 4. So we're using 1.4, so yeah, it's got to be 5. Hopefully I did this right. Ion size is wrong. Okay. So, is it 6.0? Oh, sick. I got that wrong. Okay. I know this is a computer in the 90s, so I'm not sure. Like, I should be patient with the computers, because, you know, it's the 90s in this game, but still. Hurry the fuck up. Done. What are the results? Okay, so we can close that, and then... Okay, so we've got to mark down the values with the highest peak being the first one and so on. Okay, so that's that. So the highest one is here at 9.30. 9.30. Second one here at 2.54. 2.54. And then 1.51. 1.51. And what is this one over here? 10.56. Okay. 10.56. Calculate. Oh, shit. Okay. What? Okie dokie. Oh, pH of... Oh, I didn't even see that. Get out of the way, please. pH of 6.5. CVT is 901, and then pH of 6.5. Sorry about that. Missed those details.
His gasoline! The gasoline. The fire was not an accident. Jacques!
Faulty wiring might... you know what. this fire and killed Mia. But why?
What are we
Maybe I
gonna
left a
do
bit of
now?
disc in a dark basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into this. It matters to me.
Why is it so important, bitch?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved.
'Cause you're
That's what
not
they teach you
supposed
at the
to.
Academy, anyway. Almost from the start. And usually, I can turn the switch off. I learned to do that.
Nice. I like that my character's just zoning out.
Mia, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice. Really. She was just a decent person. Wanted to find her
Feel like this is a statement about Catherine that my character's just like fully zoning out now.
Someone killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed Mia and her baby.
Wonder if it's the same Mia from Green Hell.
Are you still there?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Anyway, thanks, Operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal,
You're welcome.
well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so we're now caught up to where I played through, so here I might be relying on you folks for help if I can't figure out what's going on. So you found evidence proving the fire wasn't an accident. Well done, Evan. Maybe there's hope for you yet. The way the F.D.I. has handled the Cole case, it's strange, don't you think? Does seem suspicious. Yes. Yeah, it does. I literally just said that, thanks. Just don't know what they're hiding or why. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the F.D.I.'s most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it.
But tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level F.D.I. employee? Sorry. If I didn't have a good reason.
I literally have no idea how. Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get the reward. Yeah, a little bit. But it's too late. You're too late. Ooh, boss is calling. Goodbye.
Operator Tanner,
What's up?
can I have a word?
Oh, yeah. What's up, dude?
I see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You
Yeah.
want to tell me why?
Mike's my
see.
buddy.
I should have guessed Hal might be involved. This lowlife has been making our lives very difficult lately here at the department.
Okay.
We're working with our cybersecurity team. We'll catch Hal soon enough. In the meantime, and this is very important, if you hear anything else about the Coles, you come to me right away. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Oh, there's no deal, Evan. It's just highly confidential. Classified. And way above your pay grade. I'm sure you understand.
I understand, but, like, tell me.
I'll
Come
talk
on,
to you
we're
later.
bros. What? So, hopefully Hal doesn't ruin my life. Like, it's 1992, and they're still typing with a typewriter. That's hilarious. Oh, hey, Barry Walker. What's up, dude?
So who the hell am I talking to this time? The same operator Tanner from before?
Is there?
Good. You haven't been fired.
Nope.
I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert. You remember, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else.
Boogers.
I found that too, Tanner. But no, that's not what I meant. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand.
You mean
I'm
the
no
desert has
archaeologist,
rocks?
but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved. Put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging.
Yeah.
Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced
What?
state of decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
Oh, dear.
Hard to say, but I counted more
We
than
are working
100
on the
stones.
case of
If they're
a bunch
all
of bodies in the
backward,
desert queue.
well,
Also,
I'll
hello.
let you do the math. Yeah, messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young. Look, I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton. And they
Mm-hmm.
found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Well, I
Let me
can
send you
try.
the files. Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. Dryfield. Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
You're another Tanner? Good to know. There you go. So let's check this out, shall we? Photo front. See if we can't get facial rec on that. Henry Jenkins. No? What? Oh, yeah, that was stupid. Why didn't I check the ID back? Yeah, that's Henry Jenkins. We can confirm that. What about photo back? We're in good hands. Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You're in good hands now. Sincerely, Dr. Jenkins. Hopefully. Yeah, okay.
The skeleton appears to
Oh,
be
so it's
female,
Gabby.
estimated at 9 years of age. Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present.
Okay.
Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature.
No, I don't
You don't
think
see that
so.
one.
Not in this case.
So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Okay. So... that's all the information that I have. Oh, stop it. Well-preserved intact bones, no visible signs of trauma. Here, we'll look up Dr. Jenkins again. Access forbidden. He doesn't have any, like, next of kin or anything listed.
Yeah, that looks like it could be the first name. But I'll need the last name too. I'm thorough like that.
See if... Here, we'll search if there's like a... Gabby Jenkins, maybe. Jenkins, how about a nice game of chess, Professor? No! Chess is stupid. No results. I wonder if I can search just Gabby. Please enter full name. Okay. Let's open this up again. Bring it.
The skeleton.
So, we obviously need to get dental records in some capacity because they're saying they're missing teeth. Here's something interesting. The metacarpal bones on the left hand, the metacarpal 3 has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. Oh, you know what? Okay. So to summarize, the subject appears to be approximately 9 years of age, missing a tooth and a slight curvature in her metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Okay. Based on the decomp, she's been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Jesus Christ. Huh. No, Go away. Just a way to cat-related incident, so hi to everyone who's just got here. Nice! Wow. Sorry that your cat's causing shit. You're just trying to figure out who the dead girl is. Okay, but... No, I don't want to search him again. Oh, you know what? Let's see if... Let's try searching Henry Jenkins, see if in this file... Henry Jenkins... Don't have clearance for him, so let's check the help thing.
Jenkins. That name rings a bell, operator. Check the other cases for anything possibly related to him. Maybe there's a clue in there tied to the girl.
Keller. Nothing on the list of missing people. Oh, wait, no, let's try Gabby. Okay, so there's a Gabby Bruce and a Gabby Mills. Okay, so let's... Gabby Bruce. Help if I could spell. Gabby Bruce. This is her, Gabby Bruce. Okay, thanks, Commander Fuckface. There it is. Agent Walker, her name's Gabby Bruce.
How did you find this, Tanner? Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Show evidence that it's her. Okay, so we'll bring this back up again. Search her name, Gabby Bruce. The metacarpal bone, because we remember that from the autopsy that she had a curvature in her metacarpal.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's a connection to Connie?
I don't know.
Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Yeah. Let's check here. Quinton. Oh, help if I could spell. Holy cannoli. Quinton Spence. We'll check the database for this guy's name. So that's... got an ID for him. We can close Gabby's file now. So, bar, name list, Spence. He's crossed off, so that could mean they're dead. I want to look up, like, Ben Dixon, Logan Gates, these ones that are circled, see if they're not gone.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
What does crossed out mean? That's a good question. So we're gonna go to human database, back. Eli Bell. Okay. Alive and well. Finnegan Cock. Great name. Ben Dixon. Alive and well. Okay. Damn it. Why do I keep closing that? Logan Gates. Logan Gates. That is a good name. That's a TV name. Crossed out means the person is missing.
Looks to be about 100 names like that.
Mm-hmm.
That number matches the stones. God damn. And
We're finding a serial killer.
I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
What's that?
They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder?
I
Now,
do
the
remember
second
that,
is
yeah.
password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh, I'm sending everything your way.
How are you sending me a floppy disk, sir? Doesn't make any sense. How is he...
There you go.
Okay. Works at the same lab as Jenkins. R&D Dr. Spence, okay. Okay, he's working with Dr. Jenkins. Results... the results demonstrate FMP 1138 significantly increased the frequency and amplitude of EPSCs, indicating enhancement of synaptic transmission. These findings suggest that FMP 1138 has the potential to improve neural connectivity and plasticity, which could have implications for the treatment of neurological and psychiatric disorders characterized by synaptic dysfunction. So they're working on brain drugs. AMPA receptor is crucial to blah, blah, blah. I'm not reading all of that. That's to unlock full potential. To unlock full potential, 66.72 kilohertz min, 105 kilohertz max. Okay, so why don't we take that? Huh. So that's the same here, so... Oh, hold on. So, go back, Quentin Spence. No, where? Oh. So, Res 2. So let's look for Resolution 2, I would think. 2. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Unlike Dr. House, in this result paper, I will use little Endian standard. Hmm. Endian, maybe? Endian, chat. Endian. No? I don't... We're not there just yet. Potential 66 kilohertz. Is this in kilohertz, I would think? Probably. Okay, fine. I'll use it.
The symbols and file names written on the second floppy disk look to be there for a reason, Tanner. I suggest checking those 2 files for clues about the password. Focusing on the symbols. Maybe keep those 2 files open and see if you can do something with them.
Thanks. That's already what I was doing, but thank you. Okay, so here it says to unlock full potential, 66.72 minimum and 100. Should I just send me something on Discord? That is a good question. 66 is the minimum, so 71. 80. I don't fucking know. I was thinking just checking those 2 clues, but. Oh, come on. Damn it. A little bit more. Little bit more. That's gotta be something, no? Can I not make these small? I hate that you can't adjust the size of these. To unlock files, use 105 Endian. Nice. Oh, God. Nailed it! Yeah! Sorry. That was exciting. If you're reading this, it means I am no longer living and that I have been buried in dry field desert like other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was the head of operations at BioM facility. I'm writing this letter because I am about to resign from a job that one can simply not resign from. As per protocol, I will most likely be sent to the desert burial site along with my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I am sick. So sick of everything that we have done supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I'm assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here in the sand is a Project Eve test subject. Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I'm not trying to shift the blame onto him. I bear the share of responsibility in this matter. Well, our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning. I see now that we went too far, and I am ready, willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. You have found this document, but perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remain undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you have the power to stop this. Boom! We are killing it right now.
I'll let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning.
No, check it out right now.
Think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies.
Oh, okay, you know what, that's fair.
God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Nailed it. We did so good today. Only needed help 3 times.
Look, you need to do something about it. He's poking around, asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
Conspiracy theory thickens, chat. We've got people getting disappeared into the desert, biomedical facilities doing stuff to people for research into, like, improved synaptic activity. That's some mad science shit there. It was a long time before COVID, too, so we can't even blame them. Unless this is the beginning stages of COVID. Oh, back to work. F.D.I. headquarters. Why are we going in even earlier and earlier now? Like, do we not have a set schedule? Not that I'm complaining. Like, I want to solve this case, but, like, my hours are from 9 to 5, not whenever I get there to whenever I leave. No, thank you. That's not how Philly work. Well, hi, Phil and chat. I'm late per usual. All is good there. Welcome on in, Barbie. Thank you for being here. We are trying to solve a murder mystery.
Good morning, Evan. Look, about yesterday, This business with the coal files. Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan. Become a supervisor. Hell, maybe even replace me one day. But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places. Okay? Thanks. Guess the F.D.I. has got me wound a little tight these days. Well, I'd better get back to it. You have a good one. All right? Again, I can't tell you how happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I? We're
What?
close to finding
That's
Hal.
creepy.
Real close. You won't ever have to worry about Hal again. Let's grab a beer later this week, all right? Once everything calms down in the madhouse.
Boop, boop, boop. Oh, nice. Barry's back with me.
Operator Tanner, that you? Tanner, did you give that address out to anybody? Well, somebody beat me to the facility, Tanner.
I didn't do a fucking thing, dude.
Burned down last night, Tanner.
I didn't do shit, homie.
Flames. And if you didn't give the address out, someone else did. Looks like we got ourselves a mole goddamn operator program.
Dude! Why?
I'm not a goddamn mole.
Then why are you coming at me, homie? Fucking get your shit in line before you come at Operator Tanner, alright? What do we do now,
Well,
you jerk ass?
The investigative team came before me and logged the remaining evidence back at the department. But I can't access it directly. I'll have to go through the operator program.
Damn right you will,
Heaven
bitch.
on Earth, Tanner. Heaven on Earth. From what I can tell, there should be some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened here. Hopefully, it won't be too hard to prove this was arson.
Prove it was arson. Well, we'll do another chemical analysis or whatever. Entrance. Oh, we got footage. That's the same guy that shot Buddy in the parking garage. Okay. That's absolutely the same guy that shot Buddy in the parking garage. Oh, fuck your mother. Okay. Okay. Let me just scrub through. Oh. Yeah, we already have his face. He knew the code. Okay. I'm just gonna click on everything until something happens. Like, he knew the code. There's no arguing that. He literally punched in the code to go in. So okay. But I can't click on anything else in the frame, I don't think. Oh, his briefcase! Or gasoline! He's probably got gasolina! Oh, that's a jerry can, yeah. What a goober I am.
Yeah, that's not a box of wine, is it? Can you get an ID on this guy? Would have been too easy, huh?
Yeah.
I'd like to get in the facility and take a look around. Good Lord willing, the roof won't collapse on me. but I need a code for the door. You see where I'm going with this, Tanner?
Yes.
Oh, operator, would you please, pretty please, give me the code
Much of
for the
your son's
goddamn
video,
door.
it seems like Kills ain't the only one who likes to build big. Yeah, the only difference between me and Kills is he actually finishes his builds. The way my ADHD works, Barbie, I almost never finish the builds. I start working on them, but I don't finish them. Okay, so it's 0, 1, 4, 4, 8, 5. Confirm.
Let me see if this works.
I got you.
All right, I'm in. Damn it! A smoke in here will ruin this suit too. That's 2 suits in 2 days. Tanner!
Why are you getting mad at me?
Let me see if I can find something useful. Something that the investigative team left behind. Sure as hell won't be easy.
Oh, it's super fun.
Because this place is just about...
And, like, as a content creator, I always feel a little bit bad when I don't finish things, but I think you all know me well enough to know that that's just how my brain works.
Not much, to be honest. You ever wonder what the baby of a hospital and a prison would look like? Because that's exactly what this place is. While I look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend. Anything that you can find, Tanner. I look picky to you, an ID, a link to another case, his favorite flavor of ice cream. Just give me something, all right?
Okay. Yeah, and do. He comes in. Can we? No, that's very well. So we know that. Parking is over here. Killer. That is for sure the same guy. So how do we get more info about him? Close these for now, or minimize them probably. No. Go back. Okay, fire. It's a little less fun when your RSD is triggered, but you can't have it all, I guess. What is RSD? That sounds like something I should know. Oh, identified it. Wonder if it's Sasha Cole. Because we haven't seen Sasha's face anywhere. Cases. Rejection sensitivity dysphoria. Is that what you experienced today, do you think? Okay, you know what? Let's look up some of these names of people that are alive. Find out card days. Well, I'm sorry that happened. Either way, you got through it, and that's what matters. So, Eli Bell. No, that's definitely not our guy. Can we get out of my fucking way, please? Facility, suspect. Let's keep the picture of the suspect up. Human DB name list. Finnegan. I feel that in my bones, Charlotte. That's fair. I wish I knew more about it. Because I would very much like to learn about that, actually, because I don't fully know what it is, but I would like to know, so I might end up Googling that. Either way, I'm sorry you went through that. No, that's definitely not our guy either. Laura Campbell is next. Laura Campbell. Luckily, Klaus doesn't hold it against me. That is very good. I don't think it's Laura Campbell, but you can never be too sure. Okay, what? Cole McLean. No, we don't need Cole McLean. Chris Davies. Oh, help if I could click the right button. Chris Davies. I don't know, Davy. Oh. How do we feel about that? That looks like there might be a connection there. He's got priors for speeding and stuff, but no known aliases. He doesn't have a firearms license. I mean, maybe. I don't know how do we feel about this? Does that look like they could be the same guy? Maybe a little bit. Okay, so keep moving down the list. Okay, so Chris Davies, Ben Dixon, which is Bend Over Dixon is a great porn star. Definitely not Ben Dixon. He's like 112. Got priors for impeding traffic, though. What a piece of garbage. Toby... Oh, Toby Hood. What the fuck are these sideburns, dude? He's got possession priors, but nothing that would indicate arson or conspiracy. And Layla Price, because we've looked out. Layla, you've got me on my knees. Okay, so it doesn't appear that it's anyone on the list. I am gonna ask for help, and no one's gonna judge me, right?
If I were you, operator, I would check your caseload. Maybe you've encountered this unsavory individual before.
I have, and I know I have. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. I knew that.
On the other investigation.
I knew that, and I just didn't think to click on it.
Looks like I found something. What the?
God damn. Like, that's frustrating. Connie Moore was the victim from the fire.
Connie Moore was a bio-impatient.
That's the lady from the desert that got kidnapped or whatever.
Passed her polygraph with flying colors. She told us the truth. Her truth, anyway.
What?
Nope. Looks like either the first responders took that info with them or it burned in the fire.
Well, let me finish searching her.
Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking garage killer. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll keep looking around here. The world's biggest ashtray. Tell me if you find out anything new about our pyro head, Tanner. And I'll contact you if I come across something on my charred end over here.
Okay. There's a mole in the operator program. Jacques.
A hairy, stinky little mole. Even. Oh, I thought he was saying even, but my name is Evan. That is awkward.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, no. You want me to hack into it, I bet. Could you not have done this in audio messages? I hate that I have to read what you're saying. Is setting a trap for the ghost with Agents Pendle and Walker. But I'll talk more about that later. Are you confident this will work? It's my plan, isn't it? Well, what an asshole. Reading is for exactly. You get it. Okay, I've hacked the accreditation server giving you access permissions. Go time, Evan.
We're going to sneak into an evidence locker.
Why does it sound like he's about to arrive, if you know what I mean?
Oh my god. It's so scary. Hopefully I don't get caught. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, I'm scared.
Oh, it's just an elevator. My god, if I had to ride an elevator that sounded that bad the entire time I was on it, I would lose my mind. But again, why did they do this game that you can't see this stuff? Like, even if it was done in pictures, I would prefer that to this vague, like, semi-seeing, semi-not situation. I like this game a lot so far, but this aspect of it kind of makes me mad. Because I'd like to be able to see what's going on. Oh my god, even this computer's so old. Okay. Current user unauthenticated. Authenticate. Nice. I am hacker extraordinaire. Error, forbidden access. Well, accreditation level 2 can list. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. You can access this computer, can't you make the evidence visible? Can't access everything. The help menu, as boring as it is, was the only thing that loaded from the global F.D.I. network. You'll have to access the files, look for the hidden evidence on your end. You'll have to work a little, Evan, sorry. I'm getting an error message! Oh, whoops, I forgot to do something on my end. Fuck off. Come on now. Just updated your credentials. You should be able to see the files now. Look in the hidden column to see if you can find any evidence from the facility case that you can make visible again. Then come back here once you've done that. Okay. Oh, yeah. What about Walker? Okay. Oh. I just had an idea. List on Henry Jenkins. Don't you think it's time we finally discovered the name that's been redacted? Find the appropriate case file and see if you can revert it to uncensored version. Then come back here. Okay. Tab, name list. Okay, now. Log out and head back to your desk, but as natural. Easier said than done, but okay. There's no way that the higher-ups don't catch on to the fact that I just accessed classified information that's way above my pay grade. Not a chance. Like, that shit should have got flagged almost immediately, and then someone should have kicked down the door and be like, "You're not supposed to be in here." And then I'm like, "But I was just watching porn?"
And they're like, "Porn? On this server? I don't think so. Everyone knows that the porn floor is the 3rd floor."
And then I'll be like, "Oh, my mistake. Your mother never told me that." Boom! Ha ha! That's how we get past being caught in our hacking ways. In case that wasn't clear. Reading is for nerds. I've had to walk back to my fucking desk, man. Like, how can you not? I'm not gonna, like, it could have... It's gonna take some time to recover the files. Why am I yawning again? Fucking Sasha Cole. Immediately. So, yeah, Sasha Cole is the husband of the chick that got murdered. Lady that got murdered. I shouldn't use chick. It means he's alive. It means he's alive. You were the one that pointed that out to the others. And Sasha Cole is still alive. He's the killer! Well, how the... Okay. Recognize I used your ID badge. Badge ID is your password. Preventing security breaches. We strongly encourage to adopt another, even though your password has more than 4 characters. No, still not secure enough. So... Desert testimony. So we went for a hike, blah 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 blah. No. Nothing that no, nothing super obvious in there, but I kind of scan through it, if we're being honest. Nothing jumped out. Oh! Graveyard, body 1, photo front. Oh. 4036636200510. Sick, nailed it. Anyway. I'm guessing there's something in Connie's file that we can use to trigger the mole and lure the ghost out from whatever hole he's hiding. So, the ghost is hiding in a hole, or is the mole hiding in a hole? I don't understand. With all these rhymes, Hal. Okay. Connie was spotted by the disposal team near DFBD, excuse me, site around 11:35, apprehended around 11:50. She will be used as a subject for the Mark V prototype, which should arrive in the lab tomorrow. See abduction and interrogations by extraterrestrials. Remove memory of encountering... Oh. Oh, okay. Nailed it. We're so good at this, chat. I am like a hacking wizard. We have 2 agents looking for the ghost, Walker and Pendle. Time we put them to use. Let me check something. I'm sorry, apparently this voice comes out when I'm bored with all the reading. Oh, goodness, golly gee shucks poo.
Yes, Operator Tanner?
What's up?
What kind of information? All right. I'm forwarding the call, Tanner. But I hope you're not just sending Pendle on some wild goose chase.
Nah, B. I don't even know what geese are. Answer the phone, please.
Operator
Thank
Tanner,
you.
what can I do for you? Wyatt? You're kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, so our murderer likes to play with fire too, huh? This guy
Yeah.
just gets better and better. By any chance, did any clues pop up where we might locate him?
Yes, actually.
To Jenkins? So it comes full circle, does it? Well, whatever that address is, I'll take it. Nice. So what exactly is this place? If Wells Killer's there, I assume it's not a petting zoo. I see. Well, I'm on my way. I'll contact you when I get there. Thanks,
Okay.
Tanner. Maybe now we can
Thanks.
finally book this guy.
Hashtag YOLO. Let's pretend I didn't say YOLO. I'm sorry, everyone. Does no one say bye in this universe? I also hate that about movies, if I'm being completely honest. How in TV and movies, no one ever actually says bye to each other. They just hang up the phone. friggin' rude.
Tanner, I'm at the lab. The door was unlocked, actually. It's real weird in here, Tanner. Like everybody suddenly took off. They left all their beeping lab equipment behind. But I don't see any sign of Wells' killer. Looks like a dead... Shit!
Drop the phone.
Oh no!
Slowly. Close your eyes.
You don't want to do this. I'm a federal agent. Agent Walker, F.D.I. Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Move away from her! Now!
Entering. Nobody said hi or bye. So that is super rude. I hate it.
Turn around. Turn around. Hands on your head. Hands off, okay?
Handcuffs being put on. Nice.
What you do? Open the door now.
It's not opening, Walker.
Open the door now.
Operator, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
There's a bomb.
No!
This psycho has trapped me in a room with a bomb.
No!
My third day. The display says 20 minutes and 21 seconds, and it's ticking down.
Oh God.
Gotta help me here. Come right back. Understand me, Tanner? You come right back.
Yep. Come on, pick up. Come on, pick up the phone. Xavier. Cultural differences, but I'll teach them.
Yes,
Damn
Operator
culture.
Tanner.
Nice.
Stay calm, Tanner.
You tell him.
Okay, let me think. Unfortunately, our more seasoned operators are presently occupied. I'd send a team, but they'd arrive much too late. That means...
We're running out of time here,
you'll
Skinner. Hurry the
have to
fuck
defuse
up.
the bomb, Operator.
What?
I'm sharing the F.D.I.'s bomb defusal manual. You haven't gone through bomb training yet, but we have no choice. What I'm about to tell you is important. Do not read the entire manual. You don't have time. Stay calm and follow the instructions from the beginning. Do you understand?
Bomb defusal guide. Let's go.
There are wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and, a display, I guess. And operator, make sure you follow the instructions at the beginning. I really don't want to go out like this.
God, I'm definitely gonna get someone killed.
There are a lot, but I'll try. The power module. It's a battery. Has two wires, a red and a black. Two wires are connected to the explosive, a red and a black one. The display and the numpad have four wires
Oh my
each,
God,
a
I am
red,
not
a
paying
black,
attention.
A green and a yellow. That's it.
Okay, 1 second here. So there's the power module. Its battery has wires red and black. Goal to proceed. Cut the black wire.
There are a lot, but I'll try.
Oh,
the power
shit.
module. It's a battery. Has two wires, a red and a black.
No, we're wasting
Two
time.
wires are
Shut up.
connected to the
I pressed the wrong
explosive, a
button.
red and a black one. The display and the numpad have four wires each, a red, a black, a green, and a yellow. That's it. I don't know what type it is. The numbers are made of little bars. There's 7 of them. Is that important? We don't have all day, operator.
I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Here we go.
God damn it, Operator Tanner! You didn't follow the guide! You failed to identify the bomb's correct archetype, and now Agent Pendle is dead! Firefighters are on their way. And Agent Walker has safely evacuated with his arrest. He's transporting that SOB to the F.D.I. We'll question his ass first thing tomorrow. You'd better believe it. Now go home, operator. I think you've done enough for today.
Wait, that isn't a fail? Like, what? Okay. I kind of feel like I should, what? Okay, you know what, chat? We're actually going to leave that one here because I might end up restarting and playing up through to this point to get the bomb right because I don't like that I got her killed. So yeah, we'll switch over to this screen, but I will say thank you all for joining me. It's been an interesting one. Hope to return to that game relatively soon. We will be back tomorrow night with some Phasmophobia. Have yourselves a great afternoon, evening, daytime, whatever time it is. I hope it's a good one for you. Just wanted to say once more that I love you all platonically. Thank you all for being here. As always, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. As well, please consider joining the Unfiltered Shenanigans Discord. It is linked in the description down below. And we are still on the push to 200 subs, which, reminder, we will be doing a crowd control stream once we get to 200 subs, and that should be a lot of fun. So if you feel like helping out with that process, don't forget to tell your friends about the channel, and if you don't feel like helping out with that process, makes no difference to me. Have yourselves a great one. Okay, bye! I just need you all to know that I just farted. Okay, bye.